Hello guys, this is Namita here. I'm back again today with something very interesting and a different topic. I am going to talk today about the narrative, why do happy people cheat? Or at times we say that happy people, they don't need to cheat. So this is a very sensitive matter, and when we are entering in a relationship, we want the relationship to work. We want the happiness to be surrounded around us, and we can never ever imagine that something like this can even happen in our life. So today I'm going to talk about an episode which happened in one of my friend's life, and she called me and she was literally in tears, and she said that we have such a happy life together, and why would my boyfriend or my husband cheat on me when we are having such a happy life together, when he loves me so much, when I love him so much, and he claims that he loves me. And she was just in tears, and as if she thought this was the ultimate thing and this is the end of the relationship. At the same time, she's trying to remember. What is she trying to remember? She's remembering that he was always there for her parents. He was always there when she had an operation or surgery. He was always there when they had gone through a financial crisis in their life. He was always there for n number of things. But now, why would he do something like this? Why would she do something like this? Why would this happen when our relationship was so happy? So, if you will really think about it, at times what I figured out, there are three things that a person usually cheats on. First is they want to go out just for like this, exploring. Second is, they think themselves to be entitled, or they are celebrities, or they think it's okay for them. The third is, at times people say, when they come up to me, my friends and family, they say, because I wanted this relationship to work. Now you have to understand this third one. Why is someone saying this? Because probably in a relationship there has been something which one of the partners is trying to reach out to the other one many a times. He's been trying, but the message is he's unable to pass on the message to you, or there are some boundaries, or there are certain restrictions that he or she is able to reach to the partner. So this is which we need to understand, that if something like this happens in our life, then what is the solution to it? Moving away is very easy, to be honest. It is the easiest part that you can do, breaking up something. What is more difficult is trying to mend it, trying to make it. Here I'm not asking you to forget. Here, that man needs to see that woman. Ultimately, why has he done that? He wanted her attention. So be it. Here you have the attention. And I'm proud of that woman when she says that I'm not going to forget, because I'm happy to see that fire inside her. At the same time, you cannot forget there is a life with that person. When we leave a person, we leave one life. And are you ready to do that? Are you ready? Do you have that energy to move on into a new life when you already have set up so much together? Is this, we have to be little sensitive, rational, and more empathetic towards this approach. It's easy to say, I agree with you. It's easy to say, then to be done. But the fact of the matter remains that what is it? What is your priority? What do you really want? He or she should not have done that, because this was something which was supposed to be with both of you. It was your right. It was her right. But then now, if it has happened, you can't just break down. You have to gather yourself up. And it happens when we say that it doesn't happen. If we are happy, it even happens with happy people. At times, people do certain things in their certain weak moments. So now what is the other partner's responsibility at that moment to look at that situation, to understand that situation, to deal with that situation. I don't think it's fair to condone this relationship for the amount of investment that you have put into this, that now you are deciding that this was the ultimate thing, and to judge this relationship basis this only factor. Your relationship is much more. Your relationship was not just about the deciding factor, the one thing which you've happened. If you've buried your parents together, if you have walked tough roads together. So now my friend, she came to me and she started asking me that why am I the one who has to do this, who is now forced into this relationship to grow this relationship. She's right in her approach. She is right when she says that why is it me who has to grow this? But now probably you are the tougher one. You are the one who needs to learn to forgive the other person. Or it is your choice. If you want to leave and move on, it is right for you. What you think is correct. In my advice, it's easy to go. It's easy to run away. You never know what unhaunted, unknown fear is waiting for you. You don't know what would be the other kind of challenge that is going to come in front of you once you move on or once you leave this relationship. After what all you have invested, after what all you have built together, you need to look back. You need to think again before getting into this hush-hush and taking some steps, some final step. It's a terrible thing which has happened in her life. It's a terrible thing which happens in anybody's life, who's been loyal, who's been faithful. But it happens in people's life who are happy too, who are living a good life too. So just by running away or putting a blind in front of you doesn't stop at the fact what has actually happened. And it is unfair for that relationship, for that marriage, for that, whatever you've built together, to make it as an ultimate thing to check or test for your relationship. You have to look at what are the other events which have happened in your life. Yes, why is it you? Why is it only you who have to bring it back? So it has to be either of the two. You have to do it to make your life better. You have to become that better person. So this will happen. So this narrative which says that happy people don't cheat, I don't agree to this. There are many people around me who call me, who share with me, who tell me that this is happening in their life. So I want each one of us, every one of us, to be prepared with a backpack if something like this. Okay, this is a terrible thing. I don't want this to happen in anybody's of our life. We don't want it to happen in our lives. But just in case something like this comes up, be prepared for it. What is it that you are going to do? What is it that is your take on this? And judging by your relationship on this just one ultimate thing, I don't think so it's a right approach. But ultimately, it is your life and it is you who's going to decide or prioritize that do you want to move into a new life right now? It is like leaving one life and moving on into a new life. It is quite a tough decision. Whatever you've built together, you are going to leave it behind. And if it has been many years, think back, look back, and then take a decision. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel below. Thank you.